somewhere Dostana being responsible for an animation movie. Had you ever imagined?
Who would have thought?
Right.
I thought Dostana might be responsible for a Bond film.
Right.
But Dostana being responsible for an animation film
Right.
very different.
There's this journalist apparently who asked that, do you really think that race could be won by a girl? And then you just react to it. The entire thing. So that was it's somewhere about the entire female liberation bit as well in a way.
This is the promo that you're talking about, which is a promotional
Right.
where I sung a song as well for
Right,
them.
Fly High.
Yeah, Fly High.
Fly High.
Which is a really cute song, and it
Right.
exactly is what Ishani's character is. See, for me, I'm not looking at this as some Bollywood Hollywood crossover or some such. I'm an actor. जहाँ मुझे काम ले जाएगा मैं वहाँ चली जाऊँगी. मैंने अभी एक तेलुगु फिल्म भी की है, मैंने अभी एक हॉलीवुड फिल्म भी की है, मैं अभी एक बॉलीवुड फिल्म भी रिलीज हो रही है मेरी. So I don't see it as that.
And now the entire experience of Exotic, I think it's already crossed 10 million video views on YouTube. I think that must have been a huge hype. Krish and both just crossing.
Krish and Exotic
10 million.
crossed 10 mil together.
Right.
It was almost on the same day it happened, and
Right.
which was very cool. When life shifts into the fast lane, time flies, it doesn't stop for any plane. Don't try to beat the boys at their game. It's my sky. Never catch me anyway.
Fantastic, fantastic. I saw this girl in Dostana and she could sing, she could dance, and man, she could act. Although she is just drop dead beautiful to look at, she really has chops, and I mean that in a sincere way. Well, that's what Clay Hall, the director of Planes, said in one of the interviews about Priyanka Chopra and how he opted for her for Ishani in Planes. First of all, pleasure having you back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you so much, Faridoon.
And how do you react to your director somewhere? And somewhere, I don't know if he knows about it, but he brings the chops element into it unknowingly, I think.
Oh, he doesn't know that my name is
obviously.
Piggy Chops. Oh God, that name.
Right. Those are responsible for Planes.
He meant acting chops, I think.
Right.
But yeah, Clay said that he saw. I didn't even know this actually.
Right.
One of my other co-actors told me that he'd seen a Hindi movie and he really liked my voice.
Right.
And he came to me about 3 years ago with Planes, and I love Disney movies, and I think being a part of a Disney film for me was very exciting.
Right.
And that's how I said I liked the script, I liked my role, it had a very interesting graph to it,
Right.
and I decided to do the film.
This place is amazing!
It really is. And tomorrow, you fly over the magnificent Himalayas.
Oh, those little hills? Yeah, well, no big deal.
You like to fly low, don't you?
Right, but somewhere Dostana being responsible for an animation movie. Had you ever imagined?
Who would have thought?
Right.
I thought Dostana might be responsible for a Bond film.
Right.
But Dostana being responsible for an animation film
Right.
very different.
Right. Okay, the entire experience of being a part of it, because I've been doing my research and I've been just observing. You've got a fantastic press over in Hollywood recently, and the best part is I think you've held your own in terms of just handling the entire press, and they really liked it. Enjoyed the entire experience?
It's different. I mean, I was promoting Exotic and I was promoting Planes.
Right.
So I was all over the country and I was touring everywhere, and
Right.
the press has been very kind so far. They've been very nice. And I mean, it's a different culture, it's different people, it's scary. I'm new there, but so far it's been really nice.
Okay, you've also mentioned it that you've kept your Indianness intact in the way you've just done the dubbing part of it. Somewhere it's not like you are not having an accent over there. That is something which was told to you by the director, or that was your decision?
I didn't want it to have a stereotyped Indian accent, and I didn't want it to have an American accent either.
Right.
Because she's an Asian plane. But you know how जब आप American films देखते हो तो whenever there's an Indian character, they have to end up talking a little bit like that.
Right.
And who speaks like that? So that I lived in America.
That's a stereotype.
Right. So I lived in America. That irritated me when I was, when I used to live there. It used to really annoy me because this is not how we speak. And so I told Clay when we started the dubbing that, is it alright if I speak the way I speak? So
Right.
the way I'm speaking to you is exactly how I've spoken in the film.
You could follow the Iron Compass instead.
Iron Compass?
Yeah, railroad tracks through a valley in the mountains, so you can still fly low.
Really?
Now you've also had this press conference, and there's this journalist apparently who asked that, do you really think that race could be won by a girl? And then you just react to it. The entire thing. So that was it's somewhere about the entire female liberation bit as well in a way.
Well, I think so. Ishani is a very tough chick. She's a sexy, tough girl. She's very feminine, but at the same time, she's not someone you can mess around with. And and her personality comes across in this character.
Right.
For the four main characters, we had done these little promos. So this is the promo that you're talking about, which is a promotional, where I sung a song as well for them.
Fly High.
Yeah, Fly High.
Fly High.
Which is a really cute song, and it exactly is what Ishani's character is.
I have 1 billion fans, and they're all expecting me to win.
Maybe this time you will.
All right, the entire dubbing part of it, did you do it simultaneously with the other actors as well, or was it like a...
No, everybody did it very separately. The first time we all met was actually when we were doing the press junket.
Right.
3 days of press stuff that we were doing. So that's when the first time everybody met. It was like homecoming of everyone, the entire family coming together.
Okay, now obviously you're just going out ahead with the entire singing career in US, but at the same time, do you have your promoters in place in terms of for your Hollywood thing as well? I'm sure that there must be offers coming in, because they function differently from what we do out here.
Yeah, it's very different over there. I'm still, I mean, of course I have an agency, agent and management and everything over there. But see, for me, I'm not looking at this as some Bollywood, Hollywood crossover or some such. I'm an actor. जहाँ मुझे काम ले जाएगा मैं वहाँ चली जाऊँगी. मैंने अभी एक तेलुगु फिल्म भी की है, मैंने अभी एक हॉलीवुड फिल्म भी की है, मैं अभी एक बॉलीवुड फिल्म भी रिलीज़ हो रही है मेरी. So I don't see it as that. I love my work. I love movies, and I can do any movie in any language, and that's how I want to see it. Yes, I have a very big team, and whether it's my team in India, whether it's my team in LA, or whether it's my music career, or whether it's my movies, I try and do everything very differently. मेरी music में मैं बिल्कुल नहीं हूँ. I am 1 year old into music. धीरे-धीरे I'm sure that I will also become the musician that I want to be. And it was my dad's dream, and hopefully I can make him proud.
Basic girl.
And the movie is releasing on your dad's birthday. That must be, I think, a mixed feeling. What exactly are the feelings like?
I don't know.
This is the first time.
Yeah, it's. I think it'll be difficult for me.
Right. All right, and now the entire experience of Exotic, I think it's already crossed 10 million video views on YouTube. I think that must have been a huge hype. Krish and both just crossing.
Krish and Exotic crossed 10 mil together. Right. It was almost on the same day it happened, and which was very cool. I thought that Exotic for me was my first US debut. Technically, in my city was it was the NFL theme song, so it was released in India, but we didn't really like mainstream it in America. So technically we did that with Exotic, and it was really cool, that I'm driving in the car suddenly in LA and ekdam radio pe gaana aa jata hai. You're changing channels and you suddenly see it on like some MTV or something. And that was really cool for me as an experience, and to hear it in a club, to see people dancing to it, and
it's playing in India now as well.
Yeah,
in clubs and various places.
Yeah, and even in the radio in India.
In gyms, in fact.
I know people. I have so many people who tweet to me saying that they run to Exotic.
Yeah, because it was playing in my gym the other day, and I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, and I believe the entire album is coming out either by the end of this year or maybe early next year?
Probably early 2014.
2014?
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you very much for being on Bollywood Hungama. And finally, if you could please sing a few lines from Fly High, if possible. It's been pending for a long time now.
Yes, it has. Now I can sing, so
I'll
sing for you. When life shifts into the fast lane, time flies, it doesn't stop for any plane. Don't try to beat the boys at their game. It's my sky. Never catch me anyway.
Fantastic. Thank you very much and all the best wishes.
Thank you very much, Faridoon.